Sports betting is a cat and mouse game between the sports bettors and the bookies. And we are here on the sharp side trying to beat these bookies and take what they got to offer us, which is, what lines they got, whatever they are offering us in their book. We try to take advantage of that. And very often we do, and then they just decide to cut us off. Which is kind of crazy because they actually offer these bets. They allow us to make it, and when we do, then they decide to either shut it down, cut us off, or do whatever it is that they want to do so that we can no longer take advantage of it. And this is the case whether you're playing with a regular bookie or an offshore, or even DraftKings or FanDuel. They'll start cutting you off if you're taking advantage of them, which is crazy because like they're offering these options for us, but then depending on who it is, they're not willing to take that type of action from you. So for example, like let's say it's college basketball totals, like over under, they will allow you up to, maybe across the board, you're allowed $500 max bet. And then, but they notice that you've been killing it in college basketball. Now you're only allowed $100. Whereas, if you were to play NFL total, yeah, go for it. $100, go for it. And it's the same case if you were someone else. They will still allow it versus you. They just start to limit you, and it's like it's not fair. They just want to take that away from you, where it's something that they normally offer to everyone, and before they were offering it to you, now they just take it away. Maybe because you got a bit lucky on those, or if you found an edge, and it's like, why are they taking it away from you but allowing it for other people? But so that's one of the things that the cat and mouse game that sports bettors have to deal with. And the way that we combat that is by not taking advantage of only that. So although we have an advantage of that, we also, what they want to see is us playing everything else, right? And so then that's kind of what we have to do. And so we'll mix in different things. So here's some things that we mix in. Number one is teasers, right? That's something that we have a good edge on. And I'm talking about NFL teasers. We have a good edge on that, and it looks very normal. And we can play the NFL. Like, one thing about bookies is that if they see you playing the NFL, they it appears more normal because every sports better out there plays NFL, and that's just what they see, and that's just what they know. So if you are not playing NFL, they question you like, why you bet sports but you don't bet NFL? This looks funny to me. And so that's what, it's crazy to think that, right? So you have to add NFL into your betting regimen just to look like a regular sports better, or else, they may end up cutting you or limiting you. So that's one thing that we do. We still bet the spread and totals on NFL, but sometimes with teasers it's a lot easier, and hitting in NFL is tough. And so that's why we don't hit it as much versus something like college basketball totals, where you can just keep hammering that and finding a lot of edge in that sport. Another one we do is just like simple two-team parlays. Um, you know, those are very rare, but it helps make it look like normal action, and it's good action. We'll get a parlays going. But when you're a beginner, a lot of people mess up with parlays. They do 10 team, 5 team, 8 team just to hit big. And I always talk about not taking parlays, but this is a smarter parlay, and it's not something that is always what we do, but it helps to keep us alive with that sports book. The last thing that we do is just basically bet the board. We have to bet everything. So UFC, tennis, everything, because that helps us look like we gamble on everything. And it's true though. We do play everything. We have edges in different sports, but that's kind of it allows us to just appear more normal, right? Although sometimes what's not normal is betting on Philippines basketball, right? Even though you could get an edge there, and like soccer that's so obscure that nobody bets, we'll still bet those, but they can be so advantaged that people um, they can go both ways. Either you look like a really crazy degenerate that just needs action through the middle of the night, or you look like somebody that is like knows everything or has got some inside information. So there's a balance. There's always a balance with these. So that's what I wanted to share with you guys today. If you guys don't know, we offer live text notifications and emails that text you or email you when there is value in the live spread or totals. So whether it's NBA, NFL, you will get a live notification that will be sent to you when the spread has a lot of value. So I'm going to give you an example. Let's say the closing line spread was at -3 in the middle of the game. That team is now +10. Wow, that's a value of 13 points. You're going to get a notification. It's going to tell you that, hey, the spread is now 10 points and maybe you should go bet it. At least pay attention to it, right? So that's at picks.betterculture.com if you want to receive those. And please like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate you guys. Good luck in the books.